Alright, sound check. I hope the video... Alright, hi there. I hope the sound goes through quite well, even though it's quite windy, and so it's quite noisy in the car actually. I'm on my way to a business meeting. I will give a workshop on some work-related stuff. It's a company selling heat pumps and stuff for pools, and we develop technology to reduce the cost based on electricity price and energy and so forth. So I will go there, have a workshop with them anyway. It's an hour away about. So I did a video just the other day about why I think endurance training, Ironman training, goes so well with running a business. And I just want to continue that track, basically, because I've been thinking a lot about those things the last week. I will try to explain. So it's been about 1 year and 3 months since I started this channel, since I started doing YouTube videos. I haven't done super many videos so far. I've done maybe 30 in total, with both videos like this and shorts. So maybe not that many that I hoped I was going to do, but I'm continuing, and that's the idea. I'm still holding on, and I want to improve. That's one of the things as well. I want to do this because I want to learn how to do the craftsmanship of doing YouTube videos, creating content on YouTube. Because as I've said in a previous video, I really, really love the idea of YouTube. I use it a lot, both personally and in my business, viewing different content creators on different topics, both from when it comes to programming, learning new stuff, work related, but also a lot of that has to do with training and other life-related things. And I want to be a part of that. And I have wanted to be a part of that for a very, very long time. But I just haven't come to the decision to start doing it. So, a year and 3 months ago back, I decided to just start. Even though I might not have the right tools and the right know the skills, have the correct skills, so to say, to create perfect videos and the content I want to create. But as this channel is about, it's about continuous development, continuous improvement. That's the whole idea of it. Just being able to speak to the camera is hard when you're not used to it. Looping back again. I woke up really, really early this night, I should say, because I woke up at 3 a.m., which is really early. I usually go up at 5:30 a.m. But I had to do some take a decision yesterday about firing one of my employees. And that's due to he's great. He's totally great guy, and I just feel bad. But we had to cut down, reduce costs. That's it. And that cost me a lot of trouble this night. Of course, it has been doing so for a very long time. But I have said it before, I run a small business, software company, been doing so for over 10 years. And since the pandemic, I should say, we have had good business during the pandemic and afterwards as well, but some of the projects we have been having, have also been cut down. So bigger companies that we work for or do projects for or create products for have been cutting down due to different reasons in the world. First was the pandemic, then it took off again for a short while, then came the war in Ukraine, and then we thought, well, it will start pushing next year, but it didn't really took off in the world. And so, of course, in our business, it really didn't took off. And we struggled, and we had a really big setback, but we climbed back. Been fighting and struggling, and then we get a good project, and we have some flow again. It really goes in like waves, up and downs. But as I have said, so the analogy with the endurance training is that I strongly believe that as long as we are trying, getting back up, we will succeed in the end. And it's really, really the same thing when it comes to like training. When you are mid-age, I'm 47, and you get a small injury, you just twist your ankle or whatever it is. It's not like when you're in your 20s. It will take some time to get back. You have to, first of all, do the strength training, and you maybe have to cut back on the running. And as I have said, I've had some injuries with running lately, or last couple of months and so. But that also gives you other opportunities. So for me, having the problem I got during the last autumn, having some problem with the running, I had to cut back a lot, but that gave me a lot more time to focus on the swimming. So instead of running 3 times per week, as I usually do, 3 or 4 times, I stopped running for a while, and I only did swimming and cycling. So I did swimming Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and I've been doing so since start of this year. And that really improves swimming a lot. Usually I swim like one time a week during the winter, the winter, and maybe 2 or 3 times during the summer, only when I can swim outside. But as I said, now I swim 3 times a week, cycle 3 times a week, and that has improved my swimming a lot. I'm a lot faster and a lot stronger than I was when I started. So really, really good, really, really fun to see. So where were I? I started saying that I had trouble, or I woke up early this morning because I couldn't sleep, because I had to lay off one of my employees yesterday. Yeah, setbacks. Having setbacks, and the analogy with endurance training when it comes to running a business. So one setback gives you other opportunities. You get the time to focus on other stuff. So, for example, we develop our own products. That's our long-term goal, to be a product developing company. We also have been doing consulting, software consulting for many, many years, and that's how we started. And we want to do that, to continue to do that. But we had a big contract with one company that actually, from one day to another, cut all their consultants, which affected us a lot. And that was 18 months ago, 1.5 years ago. So really, really big setback. We actually had to lay off one guy at that time as well. But what it gave to us was that we had to look somewhere else, and it actually gave us time to focus on our own product, and we got some business from that. And that was only due to we got the time to focus our business on our own product for a couple of months. We did actually that for 1 year. So we had some flow, got some business from that just because we could focus on it. And now we're on a low again, so we have to climb back up again. But again, so many similarities between running a business and endurance training, continuous development, and I like that. So even though we are struggling, I think we are doing the right thing if we see it on the long term. Long term, I want to create a good, healthy body for myself that allows me to do fun things, be able to participate in events like Ironman and other stuff. I love that, and building that healthy body with a lot of endurance allows me to go on those events. And also with the business, having the long-term focus, building this solid product, I truly believe that we will succeed in the end, even though we are struggling a lot. But handling setbacks and fighting back, thinking long term, I truly think that's the correct thing to do. Anyway, long talk about this. Ah well, that's it for now. I will pull over and have something to eat before the meeting. Okay, bye for now. See you later.